Hello friends, I am here to share something a little bit different today. I shouted this idea out on Instagram and a lot of people seemed interested, so I am excited to share with you today my top, I don't actually know, I haven't counted, but my favorite healthy-ish foods that I always have on hand from Trader Joe's. I am a big Trader Joe's fan. I could just, it's always so crazy busy at the one by me, but my dream would be to just like wander through the store before it opens and get to look at everything. I'm one of those people that like really loves grocery shopping, but I honestly feel like I know the stores so well that anytime there is new stuff, I immediately get shit because I'm literally there like twice a week. But I'm going to share kind of a narrowed down list of what I'm loving lately. These are the things that I buy every time. I pretty much always have these things on hand. And I'm going to be skipping over, you know, general produce that's good and healthy that you can get at most stores. I'm going to try and keep it to kind of like stuff that I specifically go to Trader Joe's for. Anyways, let's get started. There really is no rhyme or reason with this. I'm just going to kind of explain as we go. It would not be my Trader Joe's list if I did not include these olives. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen me share these olives many a time, in many a place. I love these olives because you don't have to refrigerate them. It's like just a handful. They're not super slimy or oily. Let me hold it up so you can get the full effect. Olives are awesome. They're such a good snack because they have a lot of high quality fat. You have that olive oil in there that's going to help you feel full. It really satisfies that like salty. If you really want a salty snack, these are perfect. And if you don't like olives, I get it. I did not like olives until like 6 months ago, and now I'm obsessed with olives. So if you don't like them yet, just wait. Your time will come. Your taste buds will change. Just keep trying them once every few years. That's what worked for me. So cannot recommend those enough. I buy like 3 or 4 packs at a time and keep them in my bag. They're like such an easy grab and go snack. When I first started liking olives, I would like stop on the way home from work every day to pick up 1 pack. I don't know why I didn't pre-buy a bunch. Anyways, I was hooked. Another thing that I think I hype almost about as often as those olives is chili onion crunch. Let me hold this up for you so you can get a good look. Hopefully that's in focus. So what the heck is this stuff? It pretty much is just, I put it on everything. It's a really delicious topper. So it's got olive oil, and then it also has dried onions, garlic, red bell peppers, crushed chili peppers, more dried onions, just salt and paprika. It's so like savory, spicy, salty. Again, I'm a big salty person. It just adds such an amazing kick to roasted veggies. I love to mix it into sauces and dips. I honestly do put like a spoonful in almost everything I'm eating. I would say though, I use this strictly as a topper. It's not something I like to use with heat, just because olive oil, you really only have up into about 375 degrees for it to be safely cooked with. So I just love to scoop some on top. Oh, it's so good in pasta. There's a million different ways you can do it. And olive oil is, again, such a good oil for you to consume, just not if you've overheated it. And there's no weird fillers. So many of these yummy like sauces and things like that have wacky oils, have weird preservatives, and part of this list is me picking out things that I really feel confident about the ingredients. I'm checking my little list so I don't miss anything. This next one is a newer favorite, and these you could technically get at any store, but these have been my favorite lately, best quality. So the organic pitted Medjool dates that they have in the fridge section. What's hilarious is I literally saved this box even though there's only one left because we've been eating them all. I think we ate all of these in a few days. Bought them to be part of like a cheese plate situation that we were doing for our anniversary. I'm really impressed with the texture and the quality. Again, nothing random, it's just dates. That's the only ingredient. These ones are super like plump and squishy, and I've gotten so many dates that are just kind of like dried out and you can tell they've been sitting around for a while. So these for me are so delicious. I love to take something like this, like a date, slice it in half, put some almond butter in it, put it in the freezer, and let it get kind of cold and hardens up a little bit, and then have that as dessert. I don't have a crazy sweet tooth, but these for me are just like, one of these bad boys is perfect at the end of the night when I do kind of want something sweet to like wrap up my day. Another thing that I love that I have often is the Trader Joe's Kale Vegan Cashew and Basil Pesto. I haven't even opened this one yet. Hopefully that's right side. Okay. Really enjoy this on, again, pretty much everything. So I'm a big like sauces and dips person. To honestly get myself to eat more veggies, I really love putting something like this pesto on top of, again, roasted veggies, adding it. It's just a great way to get more vegetables mixed in to pasta, or even put it in a little bit of pasta sauce. The ingredients on this are really, really awesome and simple. Sunflower oil for me is something that I don't like seek out, but this being kind of like a topper thing and not something that I'm having all day every day, I think that it's totally fine and really, really just, it's delicious. That's what I love, is it finding things like this that are easy to grab, a choice that I trust, and they're just really freaking yummy. So love this, have this a lot. I do also enjoy this on the Trader Joe's kale and cauliflower gnocchi. I make those a lot. Those I do really enjoy, but I didn't put them on my list because, I don't know. They're good, but they're not like holy grail, oh my gosh, this is the most delicious thing I've ever had good. That's my opinion. Another green thing. This roasted tomatillo, am I saying that right? Tomatillo, yeah. Roasted tomatillo salsa, I hope. I love that it's from the refrigerated section, which means it is less likely to have any sort of preservatives, fillers, things that are gonna make it shelf stable. That's something that I really prioritize. Generally, stuff in a jar or a can that can sit there for months on end without growing weird funky stuff has chemicals or processed ingredients that make it that way. I love having this on as like my chips and salsa of choice, but I've also made some really, really good like chicken tortilla, green chili type soups using this as part of the base because the ingredients are super simple. What else? This is just a good staple. So the Trader Joe's brand organic oven roasted turkey, I just love it because the ingredients, again, are so simple. Lunch meats, pre-sliced meats like this are the kind of thing that generally have a lot of weird crap in them. And this is literally organic turkey, water, and salt. And those are all things I'm okay with being in my sliced turkey. It's so good for those times when you just need something grab and go. Like, I am all for cooking as many of my meals at home from start to finish, scratch, as I can, but it is just, there's simply not enough time in the day to cook start to finish breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So when I get home and it's been too long since I've last eaten, I'm gonna do like sliced turkey, half a bell pepper, put a little bit of hummus in there, roll up the turkey stick in there, mix this little like cup, ooh, and maybe some spinach, and just like chomp, 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 and eat that. And it's so filling, and I'm getting so many good nutrients packed into just this little like bite-sized handheld snack, and that's what I love to have turkey on hand for. Toss it in a salad if I need to. I want my quick grab and go options to still be high quality, and for me that's worth paying $1 or $2 more. That's about it on the turkey. Moving on. Ooh, this is one of my favorite kind of like emergency, I'm starving and need to eat something, foods to have on hand. I will throw this in a pan with a little bit of avocado oil, heat it up, maybe toss in leftovers of whatever we had for dinner last night protein-wise, whether that's like chicken or a little bit of leftover fish, and put a little bit of coconut aminos on top, and this is so good, just like tasty, filling, doesn't make me feel crappy afterwards, which for me is really, really a high priority when it comes to food in general. If you eat something, pro tip, if you eat something and you immediately feel crummy afterwards, you should probably cut that out for a little bit and see if you feel better. Moving on. We're getting into, I wanted to wrap this list up with 2 little sweet treats because I know I said I don't have a sweet tooth, but I still like to eat chocolate and cookies, and I'm bringing you chocolate and cookies. I really, really adore these Honey Mama's chocolate bars. They are, again, one of those must keep refrigerated things. That's been definitely a little bit of a theme on this list. So, honey mamas, these are just awesome. This is the truffle one because the ingredients are so simple. I know exactly what all of them are. Everything in here is organic. I feel like little treats like this belong, everyone needs to eat stuff that makes them happy, makes them feel good. Feels like it's not bad if something feels like a little bit of a treat. I'm kind of opinionated when it comes to good and bad being labels that we apply to food and having a cheat day and having kind of this sense of morality tied to what we eat. You can eat anything. Eat what makes you feel good. Try to keep things in balance. The best diet for you, the best diet, and I say diet in the terms of the actual definition of the word, which is the foods that you eat, not like a predisposed plan that you're forced to follow. But the best things for you to eat are the ones that make you feel good. That's simple. End rant. I'm laughing about this one because the box is open, because I bought these yesterday and was gonna wait to use them in the video, and then I made them last night. So, these guys, what are they technically called? Almond flour chocolate chip cookie baking mix. Dun, dun, dun. These definitely, I guess you could say, fall in the category of healthy-ish. There's sugar in there. It's okay. The biggest thing I am just stoked on is how simple and clear-cut the ingredients are for something like a boxed mix like this, especially at a place like Trader Joe's. Simple Mills makes some amazing whole food mixes as well. They're pricey. I just love that this is a slightly more affordable option that is not loaded with, again, fillers and weird mystery ingredients that all are just going to make you feel icky. I love that they use coconut sugar as the main kind of sugar in the cookie. That's kind of the end of my list of stuff I have on hand. These are definitely, like I said, staples that I buy all the time. There was one other thing I wanted to include that I realized I cooked before I got to make this video, but I always buy one of the little boxes of the Trader Joe's bone broth. I think they have chicken, turkey, and beef. And then I also love to get a package of their organic quinoa or their organic sprouted rice. I always buy those two things together and make them together. So I cook my quinoa or my sprouted rice in bone broth for added protein, the added gut healing benefits of having bone broth. It makes the quinoa and the rice so much more flavorful. It's just all around, in my opinion, the best way to cook it, and I just make sure to buy those two together. They're literally, if you're at Trader's, if yours is laid out like mine, they're like 2 segments down from each other on that like dry goods, spices, pasta, that aisle. I have a couple like honorable mentions that are totally worth recognizing. They have a refrigerated almond milk that is literally just almonds and water. That's amazing. If you've noticed, if you've looked at, again, the shelf-stable ones tend to have stabilizers, fillers, canola oil. Eek! Let's see, I'm actually staring at right now, it's across the kitchen from me. I have my big jug of avocado oil, the Chosen Foods avocado oil. They sell that at Trader's. It's a pretty good price for that. That is my oil that I pretty much exclusively cook in. That or ghee, or just butter. I use butter because butter's delicious. And it's a really high quality oil that's going to be able to go nice and hot and not oxidize and not do anything weird to your food. Even though you don't taste an oil going past its smoke point, it's still not good for you. The way that your body processes it, the kind of oil that it turns into, it actually makes it so it's much harder for your body to process. So just something to keep in mind. That's a resource that I can definitely share. Look up your oil smoke points. A lot of the bottles will say now on it how high it can go temperature-wise, so it's worth checking out. I hope this list has been helpful, informative. Maybe I've given some good recommendations on things that you wanted to try but didn't know if they were worth it. So let me know if any of these are on your top 10, I don't know how many I've done top lists, and let me know your favorites. If there's something that I am missing, even though I've tried a lot of stuff, I haven't tried it all. I think that's all I got for you. Please, please, please take some time to like, comment, share, subscribe. Any of those things makes a huge difference, and more than anything to me, I just love knowing that I'm not speaking into a void of darkness. I would love to chat about food even more, so if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, and I know we will talk again soon, and we will move again soon. I promise I'll be back with a movement video next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and mwah, enjoy. Bye.